Okay. Is it working now? Wait, am I not hearing it? Because I got this turned down, maybe? That's exactly what it is, bro. Yo. I wonder if I sound low to everybody else. Do I sound low? Feel like I do. Oh no. Yo. That's what it is. Okay, cool. I got my sound back. I can hear myself and I can hear myself on the stream. The only way I know. Wait. Yeah, man. Whatever. I'm not about to do that right now. I'm like, dude, this is crazy right now, though. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, it's something in me don't won't let me move on until I figure out why this isn't playing. I don't know. Yo. Dang. I'm gonna have to go live with somebody I know so they can listen to the stream. And I can get this right. All I see is one person in there on kick. Hey, bro. I don't know if you're a bot, but if you're not, I need you to help to check this audio. Tell me in the chat if you can hear anything that I'm playing, bro. I don't think you're real though, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tripping. Bad that sound. That don't sound that bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. AC going crazy in the back, but it don't sound bad. But I ain't gonna lie to you. AC going crazy in the back, but it don't sound bad. That junk do sound bad. I can hear it on here now. And I ain't gonna lie to you. AC going crazy. Now I know I gotta keep the AC off. But these lights make it so freaking hot. Alright. That junk do sound bad. I can hear it on here now. And I ain't gonna lie to you. AC going crazy. Now I know I gotta keep the AC off. But these lights make it so freaking hot. Alright, bro. I'm a little irritated, but we gonna make it work. Yeah. So the junk moving a little funny. I'm gonna have to figure it out later. But irritated by a lot of things right now. Extremely irritated. I'm gonna read from Proverbs, man. I'm but I am very irritated right now. So I'm gonna do this for a little bit. Cold. Where's Proverbs? Bro, I'm not tripping. Oh. There's Lamentations, there's Isaiah, there's Psalms. Bro, where is that? There we go. Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the word of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom and justice and judgment and equity, to give subtly to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase in learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand the proverb in the interpretation, the words of the wise, and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother, for they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they come with us, if they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk privily for innocence, without cause. Ooh. Let us swallow up them live as the grave, and who as those go down into the pit. We shall find our precious substance, we shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in thy lot among us, let us all have one purse. Man, that's crazy. I used to work doing black truck. God bless, man. Like too. God bless you, Tanner. For real, for real. Well, I used to work as a black truck driver, and the people I used to drive around used to be doing illegal things. And I always, this is the verse I would think about a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, man, am I throwing my lots in with people doing evil stuff? But it's like, it sucked because I kind of was in a job where I was in a situation where I had to do my job, man. But, yeah. Anyway. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path, for their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. And surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. And they lay wait for their own blood, they lurk privily for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Much love. No problem, Harry. Wisdom crieth out. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and the fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock you when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as withdrawal. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. 100. It's 100, man. Tanner, much love, bro. Harry, much love. Yeah. Tommy, God bless you. We'll go sit in the corner. Face, go sit in the corner. Thomas, Benjamin, go sit in the corner. We don't do no bad vibes here, bro. I'm gonna put you in the corner. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta come here and agree. You can disagree. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be respectful to each other. As soon as you go outside of that, I'm gonna send you straight to the corner for 62,000 seconds. Feel me? Can you speak on your own in the Bible? I don't know what you mean when I say can I speak on my own. Mush Bunny, I appreciate it. You cute, ASL. I don't know what ASL mean, but I appreciate it. Harry, take it easy, bro. I appreciate you for showing up. Keisha, I'm reading Proverbs right now. I'm a little irritated, so you know what I'm saying. I read Proverbs when I'm irritated, so I don't act out too crazy. I know. What's the best day you had recently? Man, that's a good question. Best day I had recently was dang, that shows how unthankful I've been because I can't even remember. Man, I got a big lump sum of bread a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty fire because I wasn't expecting it. You know what I'm saying? That was a blessing. I need to be thankful for real. Aiden, I'm back. Good to see you again, bro. I'm happy you came back for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to see people in here that I know come through. Tanner, my bro, I appreciate you for pulling up. Mushy Bunny 27. Why are people forcing religion in your comments? I'm in here reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really forcing religion because ain't nobody forcing you to be here. You ain't gotta listen. So you can do it. Jesus died for you so you can love. Jesus died for you so you can love. 100. I agree. What the heck was that? Buddha loves you guys. I ain't gonna lie. Buddha in the grave. That's dope. You're not wrong for living your life. It's good. You can't remember a specific one. Specifically, that means life's good. That's 100, bro. Life is good, bro. Life is good. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. Life is good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I tend to fixate on things, so I will fixate on good things, but when bad things happen, I fixate on those things too. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me being real, man. That's one of my flaws as a human. Miranda, bless you so much. Have a good night, great night of day. You have a good night, good day too. David Lee, Patrick Beverly, is that you? I don't know who that is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, God bless you. Eric Hayes, life is so good. You're not lying. Life is good. It is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to read a little bit more. Surely in vain, the net is spread in the sight of any bird. Okay, yeah. Cast in thy lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path. For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood. They look privily for their own lives. Basically saying that people who do evil will reap what they sow. So if you do evil, evil's gonna happen to you. If you try to get rich by doing evil things, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna take your own. It's gonna come back on you. That's what God's telling you. I'm a firm believer that if you understand the Bible, you can predict the future, because this is all about human nature. You're blessed. The bad is rare enough to focus on. Life is joy, and I'm happy to be here, bro. My brother, man, bro, I appreciate you and your words, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the point. Buddha is the one who was in the grave. Buddhism is all about escaping our infinite lives, but still Buddha loves you guys. I don't know, bro. Buddha can't love nobody if he in the grave, brother. You know what I'm saying? Jesus can love you though, because he's still alive. I met lots of people looking for trouble, and it's always people looking for trouble, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like to run into people looking for God though. 100. Can you pray for me? Pray for my ear. I have a really bad ear infection. Dr. Pepper Lover 103. God, I want to take this time to bring Dr. Pepper Lover 103, whatever his real name is. Lord, I ask that you heal him and bring him back to homeostasis. Lord, we seem to never understand how blessed we are to be in homeostasis until something's wrong with our bodies, Lord. And I just want to take this time to thank you for allowing me to be in homeostasis, and I ask that you impart that on my brother or my sister. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, but I ask that you make sure that they are good and that you heal them, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Got you, bro. If you stood before God on Judgment Day and he asked you, why should I let you in heaven, what would you say? Because Jesus died for me. Ain't got nothing to do with what I did. You know what I'm saying? The blood. You already know, bro. I'm gonna read a little bit more. Wisdom crieth out, she uttereth her voice in the street. She crieth in chief place. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. This is literally wisdom speaking, saying what she will do. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. So yeah, wisdom is always speaking to us. She is always speaking to us, and some of us don't regard her. You know what I'm saying? And so she's gonna tell you what happens if you don't. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So she's saying that when fear comes and your calamity comes, when your destruction comes, wisdom will be laughing at you, bro. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. What that says to me, and the way I'm taking it, is that when bad things are happening to you because you were not wise and you didn't listen to wisdom, it's gonna be so bad. The destruction is gonna be so bad that you're not gonna even have a moment to even. You're gonna try to think of things to do. You're gonna try to call upon wisdom, the wisdom in your brain, or the wisdom, which is a spirit. You're gonna try to call upon that junk, and it's not gonna be there. You're not gonna be able to come up with no good idea. You're gonna be overwhelmed, and you're gonna be destroyed. That's what happened. I see happen to a lot of people too when they get caught up in their pride and stuff like that. So, heck, shit. Proverbs definitely go hard, man. I rock with Proverbs tough. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But yeah, let me keep reading. I'm not gonna stay on for so much more longer. You know what I'm saying? The boy, man, what's up? Hope you're doing good, bro. God bless. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee. This is God talking as the king. You know what I'm saying? So that thou incline thy ear unto wisdom, and applying thy heart to understanding. So understand that wisdom and understanding is two different things, but they work in tandem to each other. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge and liftest up thy voice for understanding. Okay, so you need knowledge. You ask God for knowledge, and you ask God for understanding. If thou seekest her as silver and searchest for her as hid treasures, so that's the most important thing on life more than money, is if you have that, you're good. Then thou shalt understand the fear of the Lord, and find the knowledge of God. Wow. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keepeth the paths of judgment, and preserveth the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment, in equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh froward things, who leave the paths of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice to do evil and delight in the frowardness of the wicked, whose ways are crooked, and they forward in their paths, to deliver thee from the strange woman, even from the stranger which flattereth with her words, which forsaketh the guide of her youth, and forgetteth the covenant of her God. For her house inclineth unto death, and her paths unto death. Crazy. Crazy, bro. So basically, God is saying here, righteousness is super important, and righteousness is the opposite of evil. And if you go the opposite way of righteousness, your life is gonna be messed up. Everything in your life gonna be messed up. And then it went on to say the strange women. So when they say strange women, you know what I'm saying, this is a woman that you don't know, that you're probably lusting after. That's what I got from this. You know what I'm saying? So women that you don't know. Oh, let me get in the comments real quick. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I see you preaching God's word. Respect. For sure, bro. God bless you. Titus 1689. Keep it up, brother. You doing great. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. God bless you. David replied, if you had no knowledge about God and never accepted him but didn't lead a bad life, will I still go to hell? I've heard people tell me that being a good person is not good enough at all. Well, that's because humans have an inability to be good, bro. We are naturally evil. After the fall, we've just been that's in our heart to be evil. But it also says that, you know what I'm saying, God's not gonna hold you responsible for what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that there will be people who didn't get the gospel preached to them that will still make it to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Because Christ will find a way. God is just. That's the whole thing, bro. I'm not gonna go into all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just understand that God is just, and God is not gonna do anything that's unfair. So if somebody does not know about him, he's gonna judge them justly. And we can't sit here and pretend to know that we know how all that's going to play out. We just know that whatever decision God makes, we're going to agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Once we come into the full wisdom, once we come into the full knowledge of what everything is when we die as a spirit, you're like, okay, he's right. He's right. You know what I'm saying? So right now in this flesh, we can't understand God. You know what I'm saying? We can't understand him in the way that we want to understand him, but we can understand him in the way of being our provider. You know what I'm saying? So what I would say is, as far as that goes, if that's something else on your heart, that sounds like you should be going out and spreading the gospel to people that you feel like don't have it. Or, you know what I'm saying, just focus on making sure that you know him and the people around you know him, because that's what you're assigned to, is the people that are directly around you. But God bless you, bro. You know what I'm saying? God bless you. God is most gracious and most merciful. Amen. He is. Jesus is the only way. Titus 1689. He is the only way. Mars Waffles. Hello. How are you doing? I'm doing well, bro. I hope you're doing good too. Titus. Amen. Amen, bro. Robert West 9065. Keep the commandments. Amen. You do keep the commandments. You do keep the commandments. But you have to be holier than the commandments. The commandments, when I say holier than the commandments, it's probably the wrong way to put it, but I'm talking about the Sermon on the Mount, where Jesus, where he took and he not rephrased, but he added to it, he completed it, just by saying, like, you're a murderer, even if you just think about murder. You know what I'm saying? He took it a step farther. You know what I'm saying? So it said don't murder. So people would not do the physical action, but then they'll do it in their spirit by just thinking about it. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like, yes, keep the commandments in physical, but keep the commandments in your mind too. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hard thing to do. It said don't lust. You know what I'm saying? So people are don't commit adultery, but people commit adultery in their mind. So you gotta take it a step further and not do it physically, but not do it spiritually. What up, Brody? Hope all is well. Hey, Beaches. Hey, man, what's good, bro? Hope all is well with you too. Oh, I think I remember you was in here the other day, man. God bless you, bro. I appreciate you for coming back. David, if you have good intentions and do right and have more good deeds than bad, you will not see hellfire. I don't know about the intentions. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Heaven isn't filled with good people. It's filled with forgiving people. Only Jesus is good. We must only trust him and his sacrifice for sins. He took 100% of the punishment. Josh Armstrong, I completely agree with you, bro. I completely agree with you. Heaven is not filled with good people because, you know what I'm saying, everybody has sinned and people have done atrocious things to one another. And it's not about what weighs out, because sin is sin. The way I like to think about it is like, if somebody brought you water and they took and did one drop of toilet water in there, and it was like, it's just one drop. you are not going to drink that water. That's how God looks at sin. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just one drop of toilet water. You're not going to drink that water. The whole thing is dirty now. You know what I'm saying? You will have to get that water completely recleaned in order for it to be drinkable. And that's what Jesus does, is he recleans the water so that it's drinkable. Some woman in a straitjacket literally trying to get into my house, bro. What do? Call the police, bro. Call the police. That's crazy. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? And if she come in and you got your family in there, do what you gotta do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it definitely says if you the man of the household, you are supposed to protect you protect your family. You husband and wife, you protect them. You feel what I'm saying? But call the police, bro. Matter of fact, Bent 100. I'm happy to see you in here again, bro. God bless you, bro. Remember, folks, it takes less energy to be kind. Amen, bro. It really do. Robert West 1000. Ice spread back chicks. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But how is God preserved to still be in the flesh all these years later? Preserved, or you said perceived? It makes zero scientific sense. Well, the thing is that if you go back to the book of Enoch, the book of Enoch is about angels who tried to do what Jesus was able to really do. What they were doing was they were coming down here. They came down here and had sex with the women, and they had spiritual. They had they made beings that were half spiritual and half physical, but it was an abomination. That's how you got things like Goliath. Jesus was able to become the first truly spiritually and physically physical man at the same time. He was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why when he came back, it was like they was able to touch him, because you know what I'm saying, you can't, if you're a spirit, you can't really interact with people in the third dimension. We can't touch spirits as third dimensional beings. But when he ascended, he became fully man and fully a spirit too. You feel what I'm saying? And that's that's what's gonna happen to us too. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I say in the Bible, bro, we get new bodies. You feel what I'm saying? We don't just float in the clouds, bro. We get new bodies, bro. We come into the fullness of what we are, bro. We are spirit and we are physical. You know what I'm saying? But he's just the completeness of that. But yeah, bro. In the man-made mind, bro, it's going to make zero scientific sense, because our science isn't even that. It's not. Our science is not that advanced, bro, to understand metaphysics like that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's certain things that are true that we can't explain. You know what I'm saying? Cause, bro, people can't really explain ghosts, but people can't just say they don't exist either. You feel what I'm saying? So imagine a ghost that's also freaking human too. A ghost that has flesh and it is a spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, bro, I'm getting off topic. I'm sorry. That's interesting. It's just not in the mind, but in the heart. We have to lower our gaze to the opposite sex. You're right, bro. It's definitely in the heart too. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. I definitely agree, and I agree with the lowering your gaze to the opposite sex. I do agree with that, bro. I do. There is only one perfect keeper of the commandments, and that's Jesus. That's why we need his righteousness. That is only received through faith. Amen. I agree. Intentions play a part, because there's people out here with bad intentions and act on them. That's true, but your intentions are not what God judges you by. God judges you by if you accept his son or not. Because if you accept his son, he don't see you no more. He sees his son. You feel what I'm saying? And if you accept his son truly, you're gonna move differently. You accept him as your savior, because Jesus says the way that you prove that you love him and you prove that you are a follower of him is that you do what he say. That's what he said on the Sermon on the Mount. So everything he said before he said that on the Sermon on the Mount about going past just not lusting and not lusting in the mind, going past not being just not killing people and not just and not being angry at people for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that Jesus when you do those things, he qualifies that as you being a believer in him and you like really leaning on him and having faith in him. But yeah, people are okay. Lillian, what's up? I'm doing okay. I could be doing better, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I had to work myself up to get on live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not high energy right now because I had a little bit of a bad night, but you know what I'm saying, we here. Low Rapunzel 2930, I need someone to talk to. We here. We all here together, so we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's on your mind, speak up. You know what I'm saying? We here together. Lillian, that's right. Let her know you can talk to us. We got you. And anybody talking crazy getting sent to the corner. It's that simple. I'm just going to time out them. I ain't got no time for that today. An infinite universe makes zero scientific sense, yet God created it. Man. I think that's fire. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. Ben Jihad, speaking of science, you know the CIA was investigating Noah's Ark in the 90s? Like, why? Because the government knows that God is real. The government's gonna go against God. That is the mark of the beast. So, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to figure out how to go against God. You know what I'm saying? They know God real. They know what's going on. And the people who run the earth, they definitely know God real, and they know that their time is short. So that's why the world is so messed up and so crazy, because they are running it right now. But God is on the way. Hey, I've been watching your channel for a while and just wanted to say you're looking a lot better since getting off crack. I'm happy you're not a reformed crack addict. Keep up the good behavior. Truth giver giving. Well, I'm not on crack, never been on crack, but I can tell you one thing, bro. God bless you, and I'm about to put you in the corner, bro. Sit in the corner, bro. Do you like Michael Jackson? I don't think there's anybody who didn't like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson very talented, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he always came off as a very humble person. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't think he probably, if you knew him, he probably wasn't like a humble person, but Michael seemed like a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? My boyfriend just broke up with me and I'm pregnant with his baby, and he said that he wants nothing to do with it. He kicked me out of the house and I am 9+ months pregnant. I can have my baby any day. I'm so sorry to hear that. You sound so sweet. Hey, Low Rapunzel 2930. First off, I'm sorry you going through that. I am. That's insane. That's crazy. And that's not what a man does. All I can say is whatever you going through, you keep God first. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna get you through it. And if there's anything that I can do to help you, just reach out and I'll help you. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of what I'm supposed to do as a follower of Christ. I'm not rich or nothing, but whatever I can do to help, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Much love. I'm sorry you're going through that. That is tough. That is not cool. I can only imagine, bro. I can only imagine. 9 months is insane. You know what I'm saying? But I would suggest you try to go, maybe go with your mom. You know what I'm saying? Go with your mom. Go with your family. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Like I said, let me know if there's anything I can do for you. You ever mess with God Logic? Been checking out his content lately. He has solid apologetics. Yeah, I mess with God Logic. I like God Logic. I do. I've checked him out. I've been in his rooms and stuff. It's just like I just don't like the arena mentality when it comes to God, because then I feel like it becomes more about who's right and who's wrong, and not spreading the gospel. You know what I'm saying? And just like just pointing the finger, be like, oh, I'm right and you're wrong. Or it becomes a show of like just showing how smart you are or how sound you are with your theology. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Cause you can point at somebody and you can out debate somebody, but you know what I'm saying? Jesus never really like debated people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like your actions, bro. Your actions. I feel like your actions is what really bring people to Christ. So like, I think there's a place for that, and I'm not saying I don't agree with the stuff that he say, and I'm not saying that he should stop doing what he doing. I just think that that's not something for me. I like to live that junk out, and me personally, I just don't know nobody who's getting saved from that. I just feel like it becomes like a back and forth of just, like I said, who's right and who's wrong, and the way they do it, it's just like it be condescending. Like those in those spaces, it always ends up with somebody being condescending to the other person, bro. And if you come to somebody talking to them about God and they feel like you being condescending to them, do you think that they're gonna come enjoying God because you're a representative of God? They're like, man, I don't want to be with God who's a godly person, and they just making me feel like I'm stupid or I'm just da 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 da. Like, nah, man, I don't feel like that, because I don't feel like Jesus ever really made somebody feel stupid unless they was asking for it. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. I don't know. I stopped talking a lot too, like mid sentence, because like I don't know if it's the Holy Spirit that be talking to me or if it's just my brain. But like I'll say something, and then a story from the Bible will pop up in my head and be like, well, that's an exception. And then I'll be like, well, yeah, that's an exception, and then I don't want to go and explain all that. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I'll be like, bro, you got to live it out, because you start to understand the exceptions that God have once you actually living in it. You know what I'm saying? Once you living in it, like the Bible, I believe is like you read the Bible from front to back, so you can get caught up, and then as you live, there's going to be certain things in your life when you be like, okay, this is an exception, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because now you understand God. Because when Jesus came, it was like they were so by the book when it came to like the commandments, and Jesus was like, no, look, you're looking at it wrong. This is an exception right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see, it was just like David was not supposed to eat what was left for the priest, but he ate it, and that was an exception for that moment. You feel what I'm saying? But it was like out of dire need, because he needed food. God is not like on some like, you're gonna die, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm gonna get better at explaining myself, bro. I'm gonna get better at explaining myself. I'm flawed, bro, so y'all bear with me, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to these comments. Happy 4th of July. Nicole, happy 4th of July to you too. God bless. Yeah, I do not know what to do now. I think you need to call your parents. You need to call your mom. You need to call your dad. You need to call whoever is your blood, and start there. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going through something, start with my blood first. And after you talk to your blood and hit me up, let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean when I say, like, bro, I really want to live it out. So like when people tell me stuff like that, I'm gonna really try to help you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm gonna be able to fix all your problems, but I'll be able to help you in some kind of way. Your God is evil. I don't know about that. I don't think my God is evil. I think my God is just. Happy Saturday, Nicole. Happy Saturday to you too. God bless you. Truth Giver was timed out, but yeah, he was. Yep. You're amazing the way you don't give up. I wish you all the look, man. Heck, sure. God bless you. I hope you're good. Bent Jihad Josh, to your comment earlier, yes, God created the universe and gave us free will. God has even created some of us with sealed hearts. For example, people who believe in science and not God. I don't know how I feel about that. When it comes to that, I just kind of stay out of it because I don't even like saying things like that because that's God's place. That's God's place, bro. I don't, because at the end of the day, I know it hurts God to even lose one of us, and so he knows that he's going to lose a lot of us, and I don't want to add to that pain that he has because I really see him as my dad. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, man, when it comes to people having seared hearts, I don't think people were created with seared hearts. I think people choose to have seared hearts. You feel what I'm saying? And I think it breaks God's heart to know that he's gonna be losing a lot. He's gonna be losing a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? When he comes back to judge. So I don't know. I just stay out of that territory of like saying who has a seared heart and stuff like that. I'll tell people when they right or wrong or whatever, or just weigh in, or like if I think somebody being a wolf or being a goat, I say those things with the mentality of thinking like this person can change. You feel what I'm saying? But when you start talking about eternity and like people not being able to make it, I'll be like, man, God ain't rocking with that. And that's just not, I just don't believe it's my place or anyone's place to even talk about that junk, bro, because it hurts our dad. I feel bad. I hope you have a good day. Bless you. Melissa Smith, God bless you. Lillian Harmon, that's your empathy kicking in. You know what I'm saying? But what you gonna do about the feeling is the question. For real. God Logic is a hypocrite. He just loves to debate and have his minds take over the chat. Well, a lot of people in that in that debating space, they move like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Christian spaces and they move like that. I've been in Muslim spaces and they move like that. I've been in atheist spaces and they move like that. It's just the spirit about that, bro. That's what I mean when I say people get lost in the arena of it all and forget about God, and it becomes more about proving that they know this, that, and the third. And I ain't with that, bro, because you can know this, that, and the third, but it's a whole nother thing when you gotta walk that junk out, bro, and you gotta actually be humble when you don't want to be humble. You feel what I'm saying? Or you gotta forgive when you don't want to forgive. You can know all you want to know, but can you do that junk? That's what God looking at, because the Pharisees knew everything. They knew. That's what they spent their whole life doing, but they couldn't do it, bro. That's why they ended up killing Jesus, man. Weird. Melissa Smith, please see my comment. I see you down there. Everybody in here is seen. I'm gonna take the time to read everybody comments, and you know what I'm saying, because I believe that everybody is a creation. At the very least, everybody's the creation of God. I'm not gonna say everybody is a child of God. You know what I'm saying? Because you choose. You know what I'm saying? People choose to deny God, so I'm gonna say everybody at least is creation, and then you have His breath. So I have to respect it. I have to respect you, and I have to see everybody that I can. So I see you. Lord, Lord Rapunzel, what should I do? Lord Rapunzel, you need to call your people and see who in your bloodline can help you. And if it's not nobody in your bloodline that can help you, come back to the chat and let us know. And we gonna think of something. We gonna get through this. Jesus spoke in a peaceful manner, and logic is too aggressive. Well, that's need that's. I like to think that people are the way they are for a reason, because we are humans, and people get to where they are based on life, especially when you talk to people who are a little bit older. You feel what I'm saying? So he's probably aggressive because he's been in the arena and he started off humble, and then it's turned him, it's changed him. You feel what I'm saying? And I would say, like, to be honest, I think that that kind of happened with Jesus over time. As you could see, when it was getting closer to his time for him to be crucified, he got shorter and shorter with the disciples. Like, the little things they would say and them not understanding him would annoy him more and more and more. Even like him flipping the tables in the garden. I mean, not in the garden, but in the market. You got to think, Jesus knew that these people was doing this since he was a kid. He's been seeing them do this. Remember, Jesus grew up around these people, and he's seen that jump for 33 years. It's just the 33rd year he finally was like, yo, I'm not rocking with this, and he did something about it. You feel what I'm saying? So people get fed up and people change, bro, and I just don't put that past nobody. You know what I'm saying? And it goes with everybody too. Like, even like people who are Muslims in those chats, I know they probably are the way they are. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the arena of like debating, and because those people are always like smart. You feel what I'm saying? So I know they didn't just start off as just being aggressive and being arrogant. They probably had somebody be aggressive and arrogant with them, and they just, you know what I'm saying, it was just a defense mechanism. Cause shoot, I got defense mechanisms. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to my wife the other day, and I was like, man, yeah, I respond to this and that and the third because it's a defense mechanism. Now the trick is do you know when you are triggered and when you're reacting out of a defense mechanism? That's when you can start to grow, and you got to be real with yourself. When the moment you start being real with yourself, that's when you really get lost. But as long as you real with yourself, bro, you can always correct yourself, bro. But heck shit, man. Science simply means knowledge. You can't have knowledge without God. Try science without God, it doesn't work. That's true, Josh. Science without God doesn't work. I forgot the name of the scientist, but we use a lot of his models today. But a lot of his stuff was modeled on the fact that God exists. You feel what I'm saying? And what was his name? I think it was Isaac Newton, actually. Yeah. What is evolution? The stolen concept of time? I don't believe in evolution. I think evolution is a fraud. I think evolution is not true. I don't think that any of that's true. It's never made sense to me since I was a kid. It doesn't make sense even when you weigh it against science, because science is supposed to be something that you can observe over time, and you cannot observe evolution over time because it's said to have been something that happened millions and millions of years ago. So who's seen it? Somebody just said it happened. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mess with evolution, and I think it's an atrocity that they teach that junk in school. I think that evolution itself is a religion. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have faith to believe in that. But the same people who want you to have faith that evolution is real don't want you to have faith that God exists, which is weird as a mug to me, bro. The Bible is objectively immoral. I don't know about that. I think that you're reading a lot of stuff out of context and you don't understand what you're reading. May Allah forgive me just even mentioning him behind his back. Facts. Man, God bless, bro. You should call your mom or dad and talk to them about it. I believe that too, Lillian. Thank you for telling her that. Where do morals come from in your view? Right, I feel that. I already know you going with that, Josh. Morals come from a moral giver, God. Without a moral giver, there cannot be morals. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to go into all that. Family helps with all the stress and the hard things going on. Amen. Lorenzo, Mamo. Yes, call your mom. Call your mom. I know in that situation, if you staying at your boyfriend's house, you probably had a little argument with your mom or something like that, but and you don't want to go back, man, bro, call your mom. Nobody love you like your mom. Understand that your mom pushed you out. Your mom brought you in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if it's an argument or whatever that's stopping you from reaching back out to her, man, bro, don't let that be the reason. Please. What's up, my bro? Oh, my bro. What's up, Gabe? How you doing, bro? I hope you're doing good, man. Man, I feel like their ego takes over. Yeah, dude. There's definitely a spirit behind that, and that's why you gotta check yourself. You always gotta check yourself, bro. That's what I mean when I say it comes down to like, are you keeping it real with yourself? Cause me keeping it real with myself, I'm like, I don't even go into that because I know certain things that I don't go into because I know myself, and I'll be like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna go bad because I struggle with that. That's gonna go bad because I struggle with this. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't know. But at the same time though too, as long as people getting saved, bro, that's all I care about. So maybe they are saving people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe people are coming to Christ by talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has a different everybody has a different calling, bro. And different callings require different temperaments. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, bro. Just like you got a big family and you might got a cousin that you know you can call on if anybody messing with you. But he got a different temperament than you, but he love you and you love him, and y'all might not get together. I mean, y'all might not get along, but he rock with you. You know what I'm saying? My mom and dad are not around anymore, and I have no siblings. Okay, your mom and dad are not around anymore. Do you have any friends? Do you have any friends that really care about you? Any friends that you can call? Any friends that rock with you in that capacity? I am a creation of the angel. I am a creation of the angel of light. I don't know about that. The only angel of light that I know is his name is Lucifer, and he can't create nothing. All he do is copy. Lillian, oh, I am of the bloodline of Cain. Well, if you of the bloodline of Cain, don't mean you can't be saved. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Cain, God loved Cain. That's what I say. That's what I do believe, that God loved Cain because Cain expressed that he was scared to go out into the world because he said they would kill him because of what he did, and God gave him protection, and God advised him before he even took his brother's life, like, hey man, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Sin is looking to have you. So I believe that God loved Cain, but Cain couldn't get out of his own way. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get out of his own way. So if you were a descendant of Cain, you should know, you should take that and understand that you need to get out of your own way, bro. Because if you really his descendant and y'all in the same, you got the same blood as him, that means y'all got the same tendencies and y'all think the same. And God loves you the same, but God will punish you the same. You feel what I'm saying? So please, bro, learn from your descendants, bro. Do you support the president and why? I don't care about politics, Penelope. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about politics at all. I'm about to move out the country, so it don't even matter to me. U.S. government, I just wanted to let you know that people care about you. That's what's up. I appreciate you for letting me know that people care about me. I care about people too. God bless you. The light is president. Aquarius. The light. I don't know about that. That's not right. Are you stoned? Z brothers, nah, I'm not stoned, man. I just having a tough day. I just had a tough day, bro, and I'm not really feeling like streaming, but I try to stay committed to whatever it I'm gonna do. So I got on stream, you know, my day not going the way I wanted to. But yeah, appreciate you for being here, bro. I have no siblings. Do you have any friends though? You got any friends? Can you say? I'm not about to say that, and I'm not gonna put you in the corner for that, man. Lorenzo, do you have any close? Thank you, because I'm stoned. Man, you funny, man. Thank you for making me laugh. You look like you look like a black Forrest Gump. Say life is like a box of chocolates. All right, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so close to putting you in the corner, but I'm not gonna take that personal, bro. I'm just gonna let you be, bro. God bless you, bro. Can you dance? I can dance, but I want to say like that's like my specialty. It ain't something that I'm proud to do. For real. But you know what I'm saying? I'll try. Lily, I have one friend I can call, but she has her hands full with her family. Let me call her right now and see what she says. Thank you. Hagshill, call her. I like Hermit the Frog. God bless you, bro. I appreciate it. I like what you're speaking. I appreciate you, bro. Anything good that comes from me is God. You know what I'm saying? It's not me, bro. I promise. I'm not no different than you. If you believe in evolution, you literally have to believe that both male and female will have to evolve at the exact same time in order to be able to reproduce. Absurdity. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. It is. That's why I was saying it's faith based. Evolution is faith based. It's definitely a religion. Okie dokie, but you believe God become a man and died on the cross for your sins makes very sense. Wow. I mean, Jesus is one of the most documented people throughout history. We have more documents about Jesus in him and what he came to do than we do of a lot of people that we teach in history. So, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it was Aristotle, one of those famous, not composers, but a famous philosopher. Is like, bro, we don't have any of his works, bro. We don't have any biographies on him. We just have papers of people mentioning that he was a person, and it's not a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But he had an impact on Roman government or something like that. But we don't have a lot of stuff to prove that he was real, but we still teach him. You know what I'm saying? We have way more evidence that Jesus Christ was real and way more evidence that Jesus Christ rose from the grave. You know what I'm saying? Than a lot of people that we consider history. Yeah, I think that's weird. But it also goes to show me, it just shows me, bro, that we're living in an evil time. But yeah, you need to reach out to a local Bible believing church. That's a thing too. Yeah, don't sleep with the hate. I don't know exactly what you're saying. I'm pretty sure it's something that I responded to something I said, but I forgot what I said, bro. I just be talking. You know what I'm saying? And my energy a little down. I'm just taking it as it go. What is change that needs to be? What is a change that needs to be made to be saved? That's a good question. Your heart. You gotta do everything with your heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta do everything with your heart in the right place. For real. Cause that's what God's gonna judge. He gonna judge your actions, but then he gonna judge the place that your actions come from, which is your heart. So you can do good things, but it come from a bad place. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do good things. You know what I'm saying? Not even just good things. You have to do the things that God has asked you to do, but do it from a sincere place from your heart. Kelsey Gibson, God bless you. God bless you too. God cannot die, and Bible say God is immortal. So why you believe this? Because you watch much Hollywood movies? No, I don't believe this because I watch Hollywood movies. I believe this because I've seen and I felt God work in my life. And when God works in your life and stops you from dying, and you gain a different type of respect for him. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a loyal person, bro. I'm loyal to a lot of my friends. That's why I got even friends. I'm 37, bro, and I still have friends that I knew since elementary school because I'm loyal. You feel what I'm saying? And if I can be loyal to human beings, I can be loyal to a God who would send his son to die for me, bro. That is why I choose to believe in God. Because if there's a man who would literally die for me the way he did, that is somebody I want to ride for. If I can ride for homies who stabbed me in the back before, or probably talk behind my back and I pieced it up with them later on, you know what I'm saying? Because we not perfect, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Noisy Ravens. Hey, Noisy, how you doing? I'm about to go to bed, but I saw you on live. I thought I'd drop by. I appreciate you for dropping by. Thank you. I appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you so much. Laura Ponza. 2930 Lillian. Lillian, she trying to talk to you. Okay, you seen it. Hermit the Frog, confess with your mouth and heart that Jesus, yeah, you were answering his question. 99 H3P, thank God, man. 100. I only heard one person popping fireworks. Is America cooked, OG? Man, I don't know. I'm in Virginia right now, and I've been hearing fireworks pop all day, bro. It's 3 a.m. over here, and people shooting guns and popping fireworks. It ain't even time to do it, bro. They what? I don't know, man. It may be tough, but thank God for the good and the bad always. Man, 100, bro. Thank God for the good and the bad, because the good feel good and the bad make you strong. God bless. Room tour? Nah, man, I can't do that. I can't show y'all my room, man. I can't get y'all too much access, man. That's how people start to disrespect you, bro. When you give them too much access. There's actually a story in the Bible where people from Babylon came to see a king and king of Israel, and he showed them everything in his castle. And then the prophet came to him and told him they're gonna come back and they're gonna take everything later. So you can't show everybody everything that you got. You know what I'm saying? But I do show people, you know what I'm saying? This is my little setup. I'm live on my computer too right now. So if y'all go to my live, y'all can see a little bit more of my space. If you go to my live, my desktop live, this is the I'm live on my phone right now too. So, you know what I'm saying? People find me easier on here. But if y'all sub my channel, you can see the desktop live and you can get a little bit more of my room. God bless though, bro. Nothing personal. I just got off the phone with her and she said she cannot support me right now because her family comes first, and I asked her to help me, but she said that her family comes first. I can't be mad at that. Is there anybody else you can call? Any other friends? Can you call your mom? Can you call your dad? And do you have a place to stay right now? Jesus is barely documented at all. Most of his life is a total blank. Most of his life, you talking about his beginning years, most of his life is not a total blank, because the years of his ministry and the things that preceded after his ministry and the people who spoke of him after his ministry and the things that people said of him after his ministry has been documented all throughout history, so much so that we use his coming to date time, BC, before Christ. That means that everybody accepts that Jesus was real, is real. You feel me? So that just lets me know you really not looking, bro, and you don't want Jesus to be real, because even atheists say that you can't say that Jesus wasn't a real person. They might say that his divinity is in question, but anybody with a brain and anybody with Now, I'm not saying you don't have a brain. Let me not say that, bro. That's first off. I apologize, bro. I apologize for that. I'm not trying to come at you. That's crazy. That's crazy. I said that. I'm sorry, bro. But most of his life isn't totally blank, bro. Is all I'm saying. But if you just go and you do the research, bro, you know what I'm saying. You got to see that. You will see that Jesus is one of the most documented people in the world, and that's why his coming is you know what I'm saying, AD, after death, after Christ's death, before Christ came. That's why he's all on the calendar, bro. Yeah. Can you call your grandparents? Oh, that's a good one. Grandparents love you. The Bible is objectively moral and moral. I don't think that the Bible is objectively moral. I think immoral things happen in the Bible because the Bible is about humans, and humans are immoral. But I believe that God is just. Even if you don't understand his justice, he's just. Like, one thing I remember people saying, like, he told Israel to go kill the Amalekites and kill them all. Bro, do your history, do your research on who the Amalekites were and what they did, and you'll be like, yeah, they gotta go. If you don't mess with Jeffrey Epstein and you like, yeah, he gotta go, get him up out of here, then you're not gonna mess with the Amalekites, because the type of time that Jeffrey Epstein was on is the time that the Amalekites was on. And God don't play that about the kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say people don't understand the context, because they just read God did this, God did that. But bro, if you go and you actually look into the situations, you be like, actually, yeah, I see why he did that. Actually, yeah, that's crazy. Ooh, they sacrificing kids? Ooh, I don't know if they, yeah, okay, I can understand why God took them out the picture, because they sacrificing children to a god named Baal. Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when people say the Bible's immoral, I say, bruh, nah, you just need to understand the context of what you're reading. Zero resurrection evidence. That's not true. There were hundreds of eyewitnesses. Hundreds of eyewitnesses, bro. So much so that they had to document that junk in history, bro. You know what I'm saying? And before you say, where are the eyewitnesses, bro, history is based on eyewitnesses that we do not know and that we cannot track back right now. You feel what I'm saying? So the only time people try to make this claim is when you talk about Jesus, but we will accept this. We will accept everyone else. We'll accept everyone else as historical in everyone else's history without question. But when it comes to Jesus, we scrutinize that jump. People scrutinize it, but it's like, bro, give Napoleon the same scrutiny, give Aristotle the same scrutiny, give Caesar the same scrutiny, and you'll see that there's not a lot of documentation on these people, bro. It's eyewitness accounts. Some of these people ain't even write nothing. But the only reason I know this, bro, is because I looked it up when I was on my journey. You know what I'm saying? And I was really surprised that we believe a lot of stuff that we believe, and that they teach a lot of stuff that they teach in school. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not just one of these people. Christianity was not forced on me. God worked in my life, and I got to a point to where I didn't know if I believed in God. I got to a point where I ain't know if I believed in Jesus. And I said, let me do my research on it. And I was like, I came to the conclusion, like, yes, this is real. This is freaking real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit here and try to convince you. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't convince you. This is a choice that you're going to have to make, bro. You're going to have to make this choice. You know what I'm saying? And I have no choice but to respect you and your choice, because God respects your choice. And I'm not going to call you dumb, not going to call you stupid, not going to call you any of that, because you made a choice. You know what I'm saying? You have the right to make that choice. My grandparents are not around anymore. Okay, the grandparents aren't around anymore. What else could you do? Well, all right. Well, first off, you need to find a place to sleep. Do you have money for a hotel? Let me out of your basement. All right, bro. Spamton Real. I'm just going to go ahead and throw you in the corner. I'm gonna put you in the corner, bro. There you go. You are not free if you allow anything to roll over you. Bro, what if I told you I don't want to be free? I don't want to be left to my own devices, bro. What if I told you that? What if I told you I love the fact that I have a father who cares for me and provides for me and allows me to do things in my life that I never thought I'd be able to do? What if I told you, bro, that it is nice to have someone who got my back no matter what I'm going through, bro? No matter what I'm going through, he got my back. You know what I'm saying? I approach life with so much confidence, knowing that God got my back, bro. I done been in so many situations where people be like, why you not freaking out? You know what I'm saying? Because I know who got me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good and I'm still here. So good, so here that people think I ain't been through nothing. That says a lot. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, bro, Battle Dog 5708. God bless you, bro, and I hope you find everything in life that you're looking for, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I think that I enjoy being a prisoner of the Lord, to be honest. Lily and Harmon, yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're going through exactly, but I pray God grants you ease. I pray He gives you the strength to get through this, and God tests the servants He loves. Amen. He does, and He doesn't burden the soul more than they can bear. That's 100%. That is true. Do you have anyone else? Thank you. 100. Appreciate you, Ben. Arachi Jesus is Orochi. Oh, Orochimaru. You would like Orochimaru. Jesus is literally the person, the most extensively documented and biographed person from the ancient world, especially when you consider both the number of sources and the amount of surviving material. Josh, come on, bro. Tell him, let him know, man. Josh, I need you to subscribe to my channel, and whenever I go live, I need you in my lives, bro, because I don't be feeling like going back and forth with people. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to go back and forth with folks, bro, because everything you saying is true and correct, bro. And then you can actually go in and out of the live and get the information and send it to people. I can't go in and out of the live and do that because, oh snap, yep, I see you. How many lives do you have? Oh snap, what's up, Hermit? I did not know you was up there. My bad, bro. I'm on Kick right now, and I'm on YouTube, for YouTube Shorts right now. But I'm set up on all platforms, but just for right now, I'm actually testing this one right now to make sure that the audio is good and stuff like that, because I'm gonna be doing like a lot of different type of shows from the desk, more than just talking, because the talking you can just do on the phone, but the desk, I'm gonna be doing all type of stuff, bro. I'm gonna be like doing like a radio show. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing Bible readings. I'm gonna also be doing like reaction videos, except I don't want to do like pre-recorded reaction videos and post them. I want to like do them with y'all, you know what I'm saying, and then post the end result of the videos. But heck yeah, bro, I appreciate you for coming through, man. Sub up to the channel, man, and God bless you, bro. Let me see what we got down here. I have no one else to call. Thank you, Lillian. God had no right to start all this. I don't know about that, bro. God is God. He had a right to do everything. He got every right to do everything he want to do, because the only thing people be forgetting is that God is just, bro. You can't hold his hand back. You feel what I'm saying? All you can do is get in line, bro. But if you want to be mad at God, you can. But he gave you a way out, bro. He gave you a way to be with him in eternity. And it's crazy because the devil, Satan, Lucifer, he would literally kill to be you. He would literally kill to have the opportunity that you have right now. He would literally kill to be able to go back to heaven, to be able to be forgiven. And you sitting here complaining and saying what God had a right to do and what he didn't have a right to do. Bro, the angels are watching you right now. You're God's child, bro. Heaven is watching you right now. Complain about God. But you have a right to do so, bro. And at the same time, though, too, I don't blame you, because this life is hard, bro. This life is hard. But I would expect this life to be hard for people who are essence of God. I would expect the trials to be crazy for a being that God literally breathed life into, bro. Because when I think about it, I can only imagine what God got planned for us once we check up out of here and we go into eternity. And the thing is that when we go into eternity, God said we're going to rule with him, right? I don't know what we're going to be ruling, but I know that no other species is going to be able to look at us and say, you ain't really about that, or you don't deserve that, or da-da-da. You like, bro, do you know what we went through? And I'm not, and I feel you though too, bro, because I do feel you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I feel you, because the angels, they were born with knowledge of everything. That's why it's even crazy that they would sin and fall. But they were born with knowledge of everything, and they get to walk with God. There is no questioning if God exists, and they understand and they know everything. So like things that you saying God has no right, they like, yes, he did have a right, and they got all the freaking answers as to why he did, right? But you got to sit down here as a human in your flesh and not understand and have limited understanding. But that's what makes it so beautiful when you choose to still have faith in him. And they like, dang, they looking at you like, I couldn't do that. The devil looking at you like, I told you, because God ain't got nothing but good things to say about you. And the devil is like, nah, if I put him through this, he gonna say that you had no right to start all this at all. If I put him through this, he gonna say this about you, just how they did with Job. That was just an example as to what's happening in heaven with all of us. So, bro, before you speak on God lightly and speak on God in an evil way, or in a way that's like outside of his character, just know that God is speaking on you highly, bro. And the person who's speaking on you in a lowly manner is the devil. And right now, you proving him right. But you ain't got to do that, bro. But that's all I got to say about that. God bless you, bro. Is there anything I can do to help? Okay, 100. How does a potato? All right, Charzy D. Hey man, look, y'all can come in here and have a civil discord. You know what I'm saying, and not agree with me too. But like, don't come in here just saying crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know, you can come in here and vibe and all that too. But every time anybody come here and just say something crazy that doesn't add to the conversation, you don't have to be in agreement to add to the conversation. But when you come in here and you don't say anything that adds and just causes confusion, I'm gonna put you in the corner. So, Chariz DGGs, you're going to the corner, brother. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being excited, and thank you for sticking around, bro. Like for real. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot. It do. Cause you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do is just get everybody ready and start collecting people so that when I do start dropping this, cause man, bro, I got so many fire artists that are like Christian artists, but like when you listen to the music, cause like that's one thing I never really liked gospel like that. So like
I'm excited to be able to expose people to some like really fire content and give people like really good perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Because I did it in a worldly sense, and I was successful at it, but I want to do it for God and be successful at it.
Let me see. God owes me an apology for all that He has done, just because God's got powers. Man, God's made a way for you to be with Him, bro. Just know that. I don't know what to do right now. I say right now, I'm so lost. I lost all hope. Lord, Lo, what can we do for you? What can we do for you? What do you need? You need a place right now? Seth 9015. Jesus, you love. Jesus, I do love. God bless you, bro. Yosuke Hana Maru 28. God is not real. Man, it's sad because it sounds like a anime name, and it sounds like you watch anime, and I love anime, bro. And I'm like, dang, bro. I just feel like we would be so cool. We'd be tight, bro. But like, I just can't get with, you know what I'm saying? I can't get with people who just, you know what I'm saying, come in and just spout stuff like that instead of just come in and having a conversation. Just have a conversation, bro. You know, like your mind might change, bro. You know what I'm saying? My mind, you might give me some new, like if you saying God isn't real, come in here and tell me why you think God not real, bro. Don't just come in here and just start shouting, God is not real, because you ain't going to make me mad. You just making yourself look stupid, bro, when I'm chilling and I'm here to listen. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to start that over, I'm not going to put you in the corner just based off your name, bro. And I feel like we'd be cool, bro, because I rock with anime, bro. Like, tough. I spent a lot of my life, like, watching anime, bro. I'm like, right now, I'm on a crazy hiatus. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't, I got to get stuff done, bro. So I just really want you to, you know what I'm saying, think about that, bro. And I want you to, you know what I'm saying, when you approach people online and in real life, do it with respect, bro. Do it with respect. Jesus is amazing. He loved you before the foundation of the world. Romans, all that He gave me. 100, bro. That is crazy. Before the foundation of the world, He thought of us. That means that He created the world for us. That's amazing. I'm so sorry for what you're going through. If I could be there to help you, I would love to. I hope you get better soon. We all have the shroud. We have the Shroud of Turin. I don't know about the Shroud of Turin, just because it looks like Caesar Borgia. I don't know how authentic that is, because I don't think that Jesus looked like that. Only because Jesus is from the Middle East, and when he was running from I think that was Herod, one of them kings that was trying to kill him when he was born, he fled into Africa. But like, how could you hide in Africa, bro, without your skin being brown? So your skin has to be brown, or you just gonna you ain't hiding from nobody. You're not gonna hide from nobody, bro. If your skin, if you just don't look the same as everyone else, you know what I'm saying? So logically, that just don't make sense. It just never made sense to me, bro. Never made sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And to be real, the color of Jesus don't matter to me. Don't matter. What matters to me is what He did and the fact that He thought of me when He did it. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah. A God has no need for nothing. Battle Dog, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't think God needs anything, but I think that God has wants. You know what I'm saying? He don't need anything, but I think He has wants, bro. And I think God wants a family. Because right now, God has servants. You know what I'm saying? The angels are His servants. We are His children, which makes us His family, which makes us His home. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if you got kids, you know what I'm saying? But the crazy thing about having kids, bro, is just make you look at life differently. It make you look at coming home differently. It's something about coming home and your kids yelling daddy or your kids yelling mommy that just like, dang. And I believe that's what God wants. He wants a family. He wants kids who love him. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man. God created, keep it going. Weston, 1830. God bless, bro. A good God wouldn't do this to us all. I don't know. I can't speak. I can't agree with you there because I don't feel like God did anything bad to me. I feel like God has kept me and provided for me despite me not keeping up my side of the bargain time and time again. I believe that God has provided a way and has done a bulk of the work needed for us to be with him, which is the ultimate showcase of love to me, because that's what a parent does. A parent isn't going to a parent's going to allow you to be tested because they know it's going to make you better. A parent is going to do the bulk of the work, but they want you to develop, so they're going to leave some work for you to do too. We all have responsibilities in this. He serves you. There is no choice. Ephesians 2, 8-9. Lillian Harmon. Do you have an email I can help keep you updated on my baby and me and need to choosing the first name in the middle? Hey, God bless. Lillian, please. Okay, cool. Cool. That's what I like to see. Laura Pons. I hope you're doing good. That's what's up. We have a righteous cloth over us. He loves you no matter the sin. We only abide to the tree. I would love to, but I don't know if my mom would allow it. She's strict on who I talk to, and I understand why. Lillian, that's what's up. You have a good mom. That's good. Hey, user. Hey, just showed up, but I caught the end of that prayer. Thanks for being here. God bless you, bro. Said, okay, cool. I'm excited. You could make Josh a mod. I can tell you he got some wise stuff to share. You're a great vessel. I can tell you've got some wise stuff to share. I just be doing, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's all God, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Just I try to put myself out there for God to use me. You know what I'm saying? But and I could be doing better, bro. I could definitely be doing better. Like my prayer life needs some help for sure. My prayer life definitely needs some help, and that's just me being real. So yeah, if I can be on live and be doing this, I should be praying more. You know, so. But yeah, bro, I'm down for that, man. I got a Discord too. I have a Discord, so you know, I would love for you to join the Discord. Get Josh in there too, and I'm gonna be doing Bible studies in there. My bad. I'm trying to go between here. I don't have my stand for my phone. I'm gonna have my stand for my phone. So like right now, I got two screens up here. Got a screen in front of me, and I have a screen right here, and I have my phone, and I'm just kind of looking down, because I don't have my. I need to get a stand for my phone so I can be looking at that too. Whew. Man, it's cold in here. Let me see. If God sends you to hell to burn forever because of one thing wrong you did, how do you feel about that? I don't believe that God sent you to hell for one thing you did wrong, because if that was the case and it was that simple, he would have never sent his son to die for us, the horrible death that he died, if it was that simple. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's as simple as you doing one thing wrong. It's you choosing to deny him over and over again. And that's why I think it's dangerous what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm telling you, and you're choosing to deny him over and over again. So you're not sinning once. Every time I tell you,
and I try to give you something to uplift you, and you deny it, you're denying him over and over again, bro. So you're not sinning once. It's not one thing that you did. It's something that you just keep doing. You're searing your conscience. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to condescend on to you, bro, at all. I'm just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? That's, for me, that's what it's looked like this happening. But that's just me being real. And you don't have to talk in caps, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do that, bro. Like, we can talk, and I know you might be going through something, bro. And you gonna be alright, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just keep God first, bro. Let me see. I'm glad you have a nice place to sleep. I am too. I'm glad she got a nice place to sleep, man. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and this is by absolutely no doing of yourself. Amen. Hey, Hermit, how good can you hear me? Can you hear me good with me sitting back here? Or do I need to be up here? Or can I, because I'd rather sit back here. And can you hear me when I'm down, like when I'm down here? Just let me know. Let me know for all three positions, please. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a knee? Or a knee? Jeff, welcome to the chat. I don't know exactly what you're saying, but God bless. Okay, cool. Oh, Hermit talking about you. Okay. Hermit's in my desktop chat. And then you down here. Yeah, bro. For sure. I would definitely like to make you a mod. I need you in my Discord, bro. I need you in my Discord. I need you in my chats. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be with me on this journey, bro. For real. Because like right now, my energy is so down. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, you are handling this junk the way I would love it to be handled. You know what I'm saying? For real. God bless you, bro. I hate that I'm not financially good place to help you. It truly breaks my heart. And I'm tearing. And I'm literally tearing. No mother should suffer like this. I've been there. Dang, Bent. Bent, you real. You real. I love you, Bent. I hope you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a real heart. You know what I'm saying? Your heart is really soft. And I rock with that. The Book of Concord, y'all need to read. The trials expect you to understand. The trials expect you to understand you are powerless. I believe it. I don't need to see God or Jesus. I want to see my friends and pets. They're the most important. Amen. If that's what you want, you have a right to want it, and you have a right to do it, bro. I don't have anything else to say to you. You think you figured out your trial? I don't know. Are we meek? All right. The dude posting that, I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that. Boom. And Josh, I'm going to go ahead and add you as a moderator. Boom, I got you. I just did. I made Josh a mod just now. Kelsey Gibson, I don't know why you're so mad, but I hope you good. I'm saying a lot with biblical context. No, you are. And I rock with it, bro. I'm catching and I'm picking up what you're putting down. I need less conversation and more action. Don't worry. You should sub me. And then check my desktop chat. My desktop chat is gonna be a lot more action. You should have got on to my live earlier today. I drive trucks. You know what I'm saying? I drive my truck, you know what I'm saying, in the world, IRL in it. But, you know what I'm saying? After that, the day didn't really go how I wanted to go. God bless you, though. Why should I believe someone who said there is a God? Basically, that all everyone is doing. I don't know God or Jesus or never saw them. Well, Just draw close to God and he will draw close to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I can tell you, bro. Like, I don't really have too much more for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't have too much to say. If you was in my life, like, and we were like together, you would see God through me from the way that I treat you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And me being there for you. But I appreciate you for not using the all caps chat too, bro. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you welcome here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome here, bro. I'm not telling you not to question, and I'm not telling you that your feelings aren't valid. I don't believe that, because we are human and we all struggle with faith. Even the disciples struggle with faith, and they had Jesus right there with them. So I don't blame nobody for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But draw near to God, bro, and he'll draw near to you. Call out to him and ask him to reveal himself to you and show you that he real, and he'll show you. Might not be how you want it to be, but when you call God, he on his throne, he lean over and he look at you, bro. He sees you. The Waterman 7026, thumbs up to you too. Not the FBI, seriously. So you think you're some sort of ninja, huh? Yeah, I am. I'm a shinobi. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I call myself Shinobi Orwell, 1, Naruto's my favorite anime of all time. 2, I've always had an affinity for ninjas. There was an old movie called Three Ninjas. I watched all of them. I love the Ninja Turtles. I just like ninjas. I played Ninja Gaiden. I just thought they were so cool. But then come to find out the kanji for ninja, if you look at it, it means he who endures. And it just hit me the same way this Bible verse hit me when it said, like, he who endures to the end. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it wrong, so I'm not gonna even try to quote it. But yeah. So a son says, I'll return less. A father says, you had already. What sort of criminal are you? I know you're not one of those gangsters, aren't you? I can't tell. I could tell just by looking at you. All right. I don't hate God. Oh, dog. I don't know what to say to you, bro, right now. Gabby Marie, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. I could definitely tell he's a criminal. I've been doing this for years. All right. FBI, you're going to the corner. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not sorry, though. Better is biblical, not personal reformation. I gotta go talk to you. Thank you for talking, everyone. I hope y'all have an amazing day or night. God bless you all. Hey, Lillian, God bless you. I appreciate you for coming through. It's always good to see you. He serves us all. Sounds the same. All three. I don't know what you're saying. Let's see. Half family. I'm getting my tent wagon, vegetable seeds installed for water filtration and some other stuff next few months, and I have spots picked out for me and my family at the river already. Okay. The mark of the beast is a computer chip. Please do not get it or sell your soul to the devil. Get ready for the river of life soon. Get tent installed, water for filtration, and other stuff. Guard your heart big time. Charles, God bless you. First, I didn't think you were serious, but I'll be out there too. I'm looking at buying some land myself so I can be out in the wilderness when they come. I do have the bounce, man, but we'll be around for sure. We'll pray for you in the ministry you're trying to establish on here. God bless. Hey, thank you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for coming through. I appreciate you. Free King Vaughn. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What did he do to deserve freedom? Type that. Tania, hello. Tania, what's up? I hope you're doing good. Preston Rivals, can you let me out of your basement, sir? All right, Lillian, bye. Benji and Shinobi Brothers, it's 1/3 of the night, and I need to get ready to pray. May God keep you and your family in the best health and faith. God bless. God bless the chat. God bless you too, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Chazandrews 1148. Yo, what's up? What's up, man? Daniel, Happy New Year. Happy 4th, everyone. Happy 4th of July. God bless you. Oh no. How was your day? Give us a 360, gang. I can't give you a 360, man. You can get on my oh snap. What's good? What's good? I appreciate the follow. I'm live on a couple different platforms, so I'm talking to a couple different people. I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was just giving Kick a try, seeing what's going on with it. I ain't really about to do nothing tonight. I'm getting my schedule ready for next week. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you for dropping in. Doing all right. I'm sitting here reading the Bible right now. Let me see. Give us a 360, gang. How was your day? My day was good, and then it got bad at the end, so my energy is a little low. But I try to make sure I go live every day, even when my junk ain't, even my energy messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about building the muscle to do what you're supposed to be doing. But yeah, Banana, appreciate it. What? That's crazy. You in Virginia? I'm in Virginia too. I'm in Richmond. Flexicano, nah, I can't give you no 360, man. I can't do that one. You can't let everybody into everything that you're doing, bro. I can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause when people get too familiar, that's when they start disrespecting you, bro. But please don't take that personal. But just if you want to see my setup though, that's behind me, just hop into my chat that's on my desktop. You know what I'm saying? Hop in there. And that's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? But love, bro. Much love. I appreciate you for being here regardless, bro. Little calm 4th of July, blinker friendly and groovy vibes. Yeah, man. We just chilling. Tania, all good? I'm good now. I feel a little bit better. I've been reading Proverbs, so that's been helping me. You look tired. Man, I'm about to say something stupid, you know. I'm tired of a lot of things, but I'm not tired. I'm thinking of other stuff while I'm talking to y'all. That's really cool. Have you been streaming for long? Nah, I'm literally just getting started. I just got this set up probably like 3 weeks. I've been working on this setup for 3 weeks. If you can see like my back, I just got these. I got some speakers in the back. They just died on me, so they not glowing up. But I gotta I'm still finishing up doing my background and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna wait to have that completely finished before I just start doing what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to keep you entertained. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start with well, I want you to know what you're getting yourself into with me first. I don't do like debauchery. I don't do like I'm not looking to like do no crazy content. I'm really a Christian artist. So like a lot of my stuff is God centered. You know what I'm saying? So I'm chill, you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit more of a high energy vibe, but I just want you to know, like, you know what I'm saying, that's what I'm doing. You know, I don't want you to come in thinking that it's gonna be something that is not, but I am pretty good at entertaining people though. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is something I am good at, you know what I'm saying? You can find me on YouTube. I make music. You can find me on YouTube, Shinobi Orwell. You'll be able to find some of the stuff that I've done. And you know what I'm saying, the music's pretty straight. I ain't gonna lie. I've been doing music longer than I've been doing streaming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm better at that than I am at this. This is completely new for me. Oh yeah, yeah. What do? I make music. You know what I'm saying? I make music. That's my one of my main things that I do. As far as like what I do to make money, I also do trucking. You know what I'm saying? That's fun. You know what I'm saying? That's fun. I be on top on my truck too. You know what I'm saying? When I go live. Let me see. Hey convict man, Noah Lies, is that you? Hey, God bless everybody who just came in this chat. I'm gonna pay attention to my kick check right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been on my YouTube stream for a long time. I appreciate everybody who showed up. I'm going to hop offline from here right now. Anybody who want to keep up with more of my content on YouTube Shorts, y'all just hit the sub button. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. God bless y'all. I appreciate that. I appreciate it for real. I do. It's crazy. Let me ask you this: as far as Kick goes, because you said you've been looking for other streamers to watch. I'm trying to get an understanding of like what do people watch on Kick? Like, what do you like to watch on Kick? Like, what's the let me see, what's the meta is what I'm trying to, if you play video games, you know what I'm asking. Like what's the meta here right now? Like, is it just shock value content? Because right now I'm seeing that Adrian Broner and Dean the Great. I'm not gonna let me say that the right way because Dean put him on. Dean the Great and Adrian Broner, they like top streamers, but the content they make is not nothing I'm interested in making. But like, is that what people want to see here on Kick, or is there different spaces for, you know what I'm saying, or is it just so new that I could just be creating a whole nother lane? You know what I'm saying? I haven't added the logo or the graphics yet, but I'm gonna do that. But man, it's so much to do because I know how to build worlds and stuff like that. So like right now, I'm focused on building out my Discord, and I've been working on the Discord for about a good like month right now. You know what I'm saying? Like just getting the ideas down, not down, but getting the idea done and getting the roles done and corrected, because I'm the type of person that once it's built, I don't want to come back and touch it again. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm also working on dropping some music. I got a video dropping this week actually with the I did a collaboration with a cookie company. I did a collaboration, my bad. I did a collaboration with a cookie company, and they're doing something called like Behind the Bars. So I did like a song with them. So I gotta get ready to drop the song that I did with them on streaming platforms, and then I gotta kind of get ready to start promoting that. So that's why, like, when it comes to the Kick and stuff like that, and just like the graphics, I'm more so just looking to get the people here first. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all basically are y'all gonna see it get better with each stream. Like, because when I very first started, I didn't have the on air sign. I didn't have that little light back there. I had everything's the other way for me. So like, it's weird for me to be pointing and stuff. I didn't have that stuff. I ain't have none of that. So I just I'm just consistently just growing it slowly because I do a lot. I do all my back office work. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, that's fire. You a graphic artist yourself, man. If you a graphic artist and you want to do my graphics, if you give me a good price, you know what I'm saying, I'll go through you. You know what I'm saying? I'll go through you, but you gotta give me a good price though. You know what I'm saying? And just if you can be my eyes on Kick and let me know what's popping and what's not, that'll help. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm guessing this is how you find your business and stuff. Like when you go in and you look for streamers and stuff and you offer your services. That's smart, bro. That's smart. I love people that think like that. Yeah, sure. Drop the work. Drop the work in the chat. I'll look at it, bro. shoot. I do have Discord and I do have Instagram. Which one you want, bro? Well, actually, just go to my Instagram because my Discord isn't completely built out yet. So let's go to my Instagram because there's a certain function I got to put the right bots in there. There's a certain function my Discord is going to need to do to preserve the integrity of the way it works. You know what I'm saying? And I got people in there already that'll be looking crazy. Like, yo, why is there new people in here? Because yeah, I'm gonna type it in the chat for you. Let me type it for you, bro. Hold on. That's my Instagram, bro. You know how you can help me too? You can find other streamers that I can collab with, because I'm pretty sure I'm a businessman too, bro. So I get to play. You know what I'm saying? Okay, bet. I get to play. I know you probably be going through Kick, Twitch, finding people who streaming and stuff, new streamers, to see if they got any graphics on their jump. They don't. That's somebody you can provide a service to. That's smart. But I know you probably come across a lot of people. So if you're coming across a lot of people, bro, I would like you to point me in the direction of the streamers that you're coming across, because those are people I could probably collab with, people I could probably talk to who you know what I'm saying? They got something going on, but we could definitely work something out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, I'm not like yeah, I can follow you back, bro. I'm about to do it right now. To be honest, like, I don't shop with people just for what they do. I shop with people just for the community. You know what I'm saying? Because I can, like I told you, I've been in entertainment for a long time. I know how to do my own graphics and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you something I did. Okay, I got you. I know how to do my own graphics and stuff, but I'll still shop with you if, you know what I'm saying, we building a community together. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that. But let me show you kind of like what my style is though, that I like. I'm just gonna put it up to the camera so you can see it. This the cover art for the I got a song dropping. If you go on my page and you see that first song, you see that first song with me in a green shirt and the orange hat, and I'm like hanging out the car window, and then just riding, and it's like riding by, bro. That's the song that I'm about to that I got this cover art for, that I'm about to show you right now. That's the song that I'm about to drop this week too. Hold on, let me show you real quick. So you can give me stuff like this, or like at this type of quality, man, something I ain't gotta think about, and I would really appreciate it. Hold on, I gotta get to my camera, man. I got too much going on my phone. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it goes. This it right here. You feel me? I'm pretty aesthetic. Try to be aesthetic. I'm not gonna say what I am and what I'm not, because I'm pretty sure there's people out there who are way more aesthetic than me. It's fire. Let me see what else we got. Oh heck yeah, man. Oh snap! I just followed you back too. I'm kind of hungry. That's funny. All right. Let me see. Did you send me some stuff? Oh man, bro. I'm kind of tired. Kind of tired, bro. Oh, I was gonna go out, but I was like, nah, let me stream. I ain't mad at it. Hey, let me ask you this though. How did you find me? So I can go out and I can find other streamers too. I want to support some people, meet some new people too. So let me know how you did that. Oh man. Just a little baby mama drama. All right, I'm gonna assume that you dipped out because you ain't saying nothing back. So I'm about to freaking knock out. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. It's time to knock out. Ain't gonna lie.